How about if we go into prayer? Would you like me to start?
You started.
Okay. Only one power and one presence. I recognize that power and presence today as that omnipotent presence that is aware, awake, alive through each and every person on this planet. I know this power and presence as love. I know it as harmony. I know it as peace. I know it as wholeness and oneness, power. As I know this to be the truth of the one source known by many names, I call it God. I call it the universal isness. I call it spirit. You can choose today to call it what you will, but I know that this power and presence is living itself, is individualized itself right here, right now. As I know this to be the truth of the one source, I know it is truth. It is the truth of me. It's the truth of Reverend Rainbow and each and every soul at Ahava and beyond, every soul in Lexington and beyond Kentucky and beyond the United States and beyond the world and beyond the universe. And I know that the power and the presence that I talk about, that power is the same power that brings the sun up in the morning. It's the same power that brings the stars out at night and aligns the planet. That is the same power that lives within each of us. And it is from that power and that presence that I lie open to the infinite and speak this word for not only this community, but for the world, knowing that every action we take, every choice we make, every heart we hold dear is God in action. Every hand that we hold is God in action. And I declare and know that as I speak this word of truth, that it reverberates not only through me, that it rises in me, that this vibration, this energy goes out into the world because I cannot contain it. And so I know that this blessing that I speak of is now blessing everyone. Because I am blessed and I recognize that. And I know that regardless of the conditions that are happening right now, the experiences in the world, I call it hate and the racism, all of this that is happening right now, that the greater truth to be known is that we are the hands of God and that we can stand up. We can wake up, we can step up, and we can make a difference. And I call that in today, knowing that it is happening right here and right now, not only in this community, but in the world. And I stand in the power of that. I stand not only in the power of that, I stand in the grace, the beautiful, wonderful grace of loving one another. I hear you. I see you. I'm with you and I love you. As I pass my prayer.
And I know that divine inspiration, divine right action is occurring right here, right now. For every person hearing the sound of my voice right here, right now, that we are the ones that life is expressing through each of us right here, right now, moving our heart, stirring our soul to use our hands for good. To ask always what is mine to do, and to know that this divine right activity is occurring across the world for a greater evolution of our consciousness. That any old patterns, any old roots of fear, of separation, of racism are coming to the surface now that we see them, we call them out, and we know that something greater, this power of love, will transform. Love is happening now as this transformative power through each of us as we are willing. So right now, I know there's a deep call in our heart to be willing, to allow the Spirit to move our hearts and our hands through every action, word, and deed, moving all the hearts and the hands of those who are protesting this day towards divinely inspired action for the collective good of all of humanity. Blessing and holding the spaces sacred, knowing love and only love, knowing that a change is happening now as we claim it. Right now. A shift is occurring right now, a leap in consciousness as we rise above conditioned thinking and allow this divine inspiration to lift us, to shift us in an instant, for that's all that it takes if we are willing to have that realization that love is all the answer, that there is only one thing happening, and it is moving in and as and through each of us. So this is what I claim right here, right now, that this healing is happening now, the shift is occurring now, love is what is real, truth and justice prevails. Yes. And I release this word now with such gratitude, so grateful to feel, to know that the shift has happened. It is done. And so it is.